thought Damon loved me. I really did. Sign it, Eli. He slid the papers across the table like he was passing salt. His voice was calm. Too calm. I stared at the top line. Petition for dissolution of marriage. Is this a joke? I asked Mrs. Klein smiled beside him. It's very real, Mr. Rivera, Eli Damon corrected softly. He prefers Eli. I looked at him. You said we were working things out. We are, he said. This is part of that, by ending it. Leaned back. You've been distant, unstable. I can't keep carrying you. Mrs. Klein folded her hands. The terms are generous. Generous? I laughed. You're taking the house? It's in my name, Damon said. We bought it together. You didn't contribute financially. My chest tightened. I ran your company while you traveled. You were an employee, he said, not a partner. Mrs. Klein pushed another page toward me. There were irregular transfers from company accounts. I blinked. What? Funds moved to a personal account under your credentials. Yes. Not possible. Damon sighed. Eli, please don't make this harder. You're saying I stole from you? I'm saying the records show your access. I felt heat rise in my face. You told me to handle payroll that week. You had full access, Mrs. Klein added smoothly. So you're framing me? Right. Damon's jaw tightened. Watch your tone? My tone? I stood up. You blindside me with divorce papers and accuse me of theft. Sit down, he said quietly. Something in his voice made me freeze. Sign the papers, he continued. You'll avoid criminal charges. My hands shook. You'd send me to jail? I'm trying to protect you? From what? Yourself? Mrs. Klein cleared her throat. If this goes to court, the evidence will be public. I swallowed. You moved the money. Prove it, Damon said. The room felt smaller. I sat back down. You can keep your car, I said. Just leave me the house. The car is leased under the company, he replied. So I get nothing? You get freedom. I laughed, but it broke halfway through. You're unbelievable. He leaned forward. Sign, Eli. Walk away. It's better for both of us. For you. For us, he insisted. I looked at him, searching for the man who used to hold my face and promise forever. I couldn't find him. Why now? I whispered. He hesitated. Just for a second. It's time, he said. Mrs. Klein slid a pen toward me. I didn't touch it. I need time, I said. You don't, Damon replied. You need to accept reality. I need to talk to someone. You can't afford a lawyer, Mrs. Klein said gently. I stared at her. You really enjoy this, don't you? I enjoy clarity. Damon stood. We're done here. He walked to the door. I followed him into the hallway. Damon, look at me, I said. He didn't tell me you don't love me. He paused, back still turned. Love isn't enough. For what? For you. That hurt more than anything else. Sign it, he said again, and left. I didn't sign that night. My phone rang while I was packing a small bag. Eli. It was my boss, Mr. Harmon. Yeah. We found the transfers. My throat closed. What transfers? 3 payments, large amounts. To your account? That's not my account. It's under your login. I didn't do that. There was a long pause. This is serious. I know. Come in tomorrow morning, I will. The call ended. I stared at the wall. My phone buzzed again. A text from Jonah. I'm sorry. I called him immediately. Sorry for what? He didn't answer. I called again. Finally, he picked up. Eli, tell me what's going on. I can't talk. You already are. They questioned me about what? The transfers, and they said you authorized them. I didn't. I know. Then say that. Ain't. Did you? I pressed. Silence, Jonah. They showed me emails, he whispered. What emails from your account? My stomach dropped. I didn't send anything. I believe you, he said quickly. But it looks bad. So you told him I did it? I told him I wasn't sure. That's the same thing. I'm sorry. The call ended. I stood there for a long time. A knock hit my door. Hard. Mr. Eli Rivera. Two police officers stood outside. Yes, need to ask you some questions. My neighbors peeked through their doors. Can this wait? I asked. It's about financial fraud. My heart pounded. I didn't do anything. Then, you won't mind answering? They stepped inside. I saw Damon at the end of the hallway. He was leaning against the wall, arms crossed, watching. Did you call them? I asked him. He didn't reply. Sir, one officer said, have you transferred funds from Harmon Logistics? No. Records show they're wrong. Damon pushed off the wall and walked closer. I told you to sign, he murmured. You did this? You did this to yourself? So the officer looked between us. Do you two know each other? He's my husband, I said. Ex-husband, Damon corrected. I laughed bitterly. Not yet. The officer held up a tablet. These are the transactions. I stared at the screen. My login. My name. I didn't do this, I repeated. Do you have proof? The officer asked. Not yet. Then we'll need you to come with us. Am I under arrest? For questioning. Damon stepped back, giving them space. Say something, told him. He met my eyes. Cold. I hope you cleared this up, he said. You know I didn't do it. You had access. So did you. He smiled faintly. Not under your name. The officer touched my arm, sir. I pulled away. Me a minute. They nodded. I walked into the bedroom and grabbed the first box I saw from the closet. Old. Photos. A broken watch. A sealed letter from my dad. He gave it to me years ago. Don't open it, he had said. Not unless your life falls apart. I had laughed back then. Now my hands trembled as I held it. Damon appeared in the doorway. You're really taking that? He asked. It's mine. He stepped closer. What's in it? It's none of your business. You always were sentimental. From my father, his eyes sharpened. Let me see. No, he reached for the box. I pulled it back. Don't touch it. Why? Afraid I'll find something. There's nothing for you. He smiled again. Everything of yours is. Mine? Remember? Not this, the officer called out. Sir, I'm coming, I replied. Damon's gaze stayed on the box. You should have signed, he said softly. You should have loved me, I shot back. For a second, something flickered in his eyes, then it was gone. I walked past him as I stepped into the hallway. He leaned close and whispered, You don't deserve your own past. I froze. What does that mean? You'll find out. The officers led me away. Neighbors stared. I kept my head up. I wouldn't give them the satisfaction. Outside, the night air hit my face. My phone buzzed again in my pocket. Another. Message from Jonah. They're freezing your accounts. I closed my eyes. Damon had taken the house. He had taken the money, he had taken my job, but he wanted more. He wanted whatever was in that box. And for the first time, I realized this wasn't just divorce, it was war. As the police car door shut, I looked up. At my apartment window, Damon stood there watching me leave. He didn't wave, he just stared, like I was already gone. I woke up to church bells and cold tile under my shoulder. The shelter lights were dim and a stained glass window threw weak color over the ceiling. I stared up and tried to understand how love could turn into a courtroom. Morning, a rough voice said. I sat up. A tall man in a faded hoodie stood by a coffee urn. Who are you? I asked. Coach Ray, he said. Volunteer? I didn't come here for pep talks. He slid a cup toward me. Good, this is coffee. Name, Eli. Last name. I hesitated, Rivera. He nodded once. You look like you lost a fight you didn't start. I lost everything, I said. Try smaller, he replied. What happened? My husband filed for divorce? He took the house. Then my job accused me of stealing. Coach Ray leaned in. You steal? No. Then someone stole from you, he said, and set a paper bowl in front of me. Eat. I'm not hungry. You're breathing. He said, start there. I took a sip. It was warm, and I hated how much I needed that. My phone buzzed in my pocket. I turned it on with my thumb. One message from Damon. You're nothing without me. My throat tightened. The words felt like his hand on my neck. Coach Ray watched my face. Bad news. It's him, I said. He tapped the table. Don't drink. Poison because you're thirsty. It's true, I muttered. I am nothing. Coach Ray stared at me. Is it true or is it useful to him? I couldn't answer. He spoke softer. You can break, son. Just don't stay broken. My eyes burned. I looked down fast. I typed back. Anyway, stop. Damon replied fast. You already did. You stopped being useful. A laugh tried to come out and turned into a choke. Coach Ray nudged my phone away. New rule? No, talking to the man who's lighting the fire. I need answers. You need air, he said. A door creaked. Footsteps hit the hall, fast and angry, and a voice I knew cut through the quiet. Eli. Mia stormed in, ponytail messy, his eyes red. No hug, no softness, just heat. You didn't answer me, she said. I didn't have my phone. Liar. She snapped. You had it. I just didn't want anyone to hear you fall apart. I didn't want you dragged into this. I'm already in it, she said. Tell me everything. All of it. My throat locked. He served me papers. Said Sinor he'd press charges. Press charges for what? Mia asked. Fraud, I said. They claim I moved company money. Mia's jaw tightened. Damon did it. I don't have proof. Then we get it, she said. Coach Ray stood. I'll give you space. Don't shout. Kids are sleeping. Mia waited until he walked away, then sat across from me. Where were you last night? She asked. In a police station, I said. They didn't arrest me, but they said it's coming. He's trying to crush you before court, she muttered. I didn't know he could be this cold. He was always cold, Mia said. Called it focus because he smiled at you. That's not fair. Stop asking for fair, she said. Ask for real. I stared at my hands. Real is, I miss him. Mia didn't laugh. Missing him doesn't mean he's safe. I know. Do you? She asked. Because you still look like you're waiting for an apology. I looked away. Mia grabbed my phone. Let's see. Mia, she scrolled. You're nothing without me. Classic. Give it back. She tossed it onto my mat. He's trying to keep you small, so you won't fight, Mia pointed. At my face. When was the last time you slept? I don't know, I said, before the cops. Then you're not thinking straight, she said. And Damon is counting on that. I tried to laugh. He's counting on everything. Then we changed the numbers, she snapped. Call Jonah. I can't, I said. He won't pick up. Call, she ordered. I picked up my phone, hands sweaty, and hit Jonah's name. It rang once. Twice, he answered in a whisper. Eli, why'd you tell them I did it? I asked. I didn't, he said fast. I said I wasn't sure. That's the same thing, I said. I'm scared, he admitted. They said if I lied, I could be charged too. So you saved yourself, I said. Eli, listen, Jonah said. Damon was in the office after you left that day. My breath caught. What? He asked for your work laptop, Jonah said. No. He said you told him to pick it up. I never said that. I know, Jonah whispered. But he had. Your badge, he swiped in. Mia's eyes widened. She mouthed. Badge, Jonah, I said. Can you get the entry logs? I can try, he said, but if they see me, just try, I said. Please, he went quiet. I'm sorry. I don't need sorry, I said. I need truth. He hung up. Mia grabbed my wrist. That's your hole. He used your badge. That means he planned this. Coach Ray's voice came from behind us. Planning is the language of predators. I turned. So what am I? Coach Ray looked at me, steady. You're prey until you decide you're not. Mia nodded hard. Hear that? Decide. I swallowed. I want to hurt him, good Mia said. But aim it, Coach Ray added. Revenge is a fire. Warm your hands, don't burn your house. I looked down. I don't have a house. Then don't burn what's left of you, he said. Mia. Squeeze my arm. You're not going to beg him, Eli. Promise me. I swallowed. Won't beg. Say it like you mean it, she said. I won't beg, I repeated, louder. Coach Ray nodded. Better. My voice shook. but the sound of it felt like a door closing on Damon's control for good. He already won. He won a round, she corrected. Not the match. I exhaled. Do we do? We dig, she said. We find the hole. My login did the transfers, I said. Everyone will believe the screen. Ah, screens lie, she replied. Why did he do this now? Because he wanted out. Mia shook her head. No, he wanted something else. That phrase hit me like a slap. He asked about my dad, I said. Mia blinked. Your dad? After my dad died, I said, Damon started asking about my family name, about accounts, about assets. Your dad wasn't rich. Told Damon that, and he didn't believe you. No, I admitted. He kept asking about a letter my dad left me. Mia leaned back slowly. The sealed letter. Yes, and Damon took it. In court, I said. Like it. Mattered more than the house. Mia's fingers tapped the table. Why would he care about a letter? I don't know, I said. But he looked hungry. Mia's voice went low. Your name? Oh, what about it, Rivera? She said. Maybe your name opens something. It's just a name. K2. Damon, people are doors, she said. If he thinks your name opens a vault, he'll burn the street to get in. My mouth went dry. Coach Ray came back with a trash bag. He glanced at us. He found the sharp edge. We need a lawyer. Mia said. Coach Ray nodded. I know one. Priya Desai. Small office above the bakery on Grant. Noon. My heart thudded. I'll call, he said. Mia stood. We're going. I tried to stand and my legs wobbled. Mia caught my elbow. You're staying with me after, she said. I can't. You can, she said. You will. At noon, Mia drove. I watched. Streets blur and felt like a ghost. You talked to Jonah? She asked. He texted. I said. He said they're freezing my accounts. Coward, she muttered. The bakery smelled like cinnamon. The stairs above it smelled like dust. Mia knocked once, hard. A woman opened the door. Small, neat, eyes sharp. You're Eli Rivera? She asked. Yes, I'm Priya Desai, she said. Come in. Don't waste my time. Mia stepped in. Mia. Priya glanced at her. Good. He needs one honest person. We sat. Priya opened a folder and clicked a pen. Talk, she said. I started, and Priya cut in with questions. When did the transfer start? She asked. 2 weeks ago. Where were you the night the first one hit? At home, I said. With Damon, Mia snapped, so he could have done it. Priya didn't look up. Could is not proof. Did he know your passwords? Yes, I said. He watched me type them. Priya leaned back. Any message where he asked for them? No, Mia hissed. He didn't need to ask. Priya's gaze shifted to me. Then we build proof another way. Timelines, device logs, bank trails. I swallowed. Do you think I'm guilty? Priya spoke carefully. Your crime looks staged. My lungs finally filled. So you believe me? I believe patterns, she said. Belief doesn't win. Evidence wins. I nodded. What about the divorce? His lawyer will paint you as unstable, Priya said. Klein is competent, not kind. Mia leaned forward. So what's our move? Priya looked at me. Tell me about the letter. My stomach dropped. How did you know? Mia told me, Priya said. What did your father say? Not to open it unless my life collapsed. Priya nodded. Slowly, then he expected collapse. I swallowed.
So my dad knew Damon was dangerous?
Maybe he knew someone would come for your name, Priya said. Mia whispered, your name is a weapon. I felt cold spread under my skin. Why would my name matter? Priya leaned forward. Assets can hide under names. Trusts. Claims. If your husband is hunting that letter, he's hunting what your father locked behind it. My hands shook. He took it. I don't even know what it says. You need it back, Priya said. How? We make Damon think you're desperate. And alone? Priya said. Then we watch where he runs. And if he doesn't, I asked. Priya's eyes didn't blink. Then you survive long enough to force him to. My phone buzzed. A no number. Stop digging, Eli, or the next thing you lose won't be paper. Mia leaned over. That's him. I showed Priya. Priya read it once, then handed it back. Good, she said. I stared at her. Good. Now we know you're close, she replied. Priya tapped my file. One shot, Eli. A hearing to challenge the evidence. That's it. I swallowed. So I'm betting my life on one morning? You're betting it on truth, she said. But truth needs teeth. Mia leaned on the doorframe. He wants to know where to bite. Priya pointed her pen at me. Then listen. Damon built a clean story. We find a crack. In what? I asked. In his timeline? In his motive? In his mask? Priya said. I let out a short laugh. Mask is welded on. Nothing is welded, she replied. Who's closest to him? I don't know, I said. He keeps people like furniture. Mia's phone buzzed. She read the screen. Claire. My stomach tightened. His sister. She texted me, Mia said. New number. Eli needs to know the truth. Priya's gaze sharpened. Meet. At a diner, Mia said. Public. Tonight? Shook my head. It's a trap. Or guilt, Priya said. You go, you record. You say little. If it feels wrong, you leave. Mia crossed her arms. I'll be outside. I looked at Priya. Why would Claire help me? 'Cause people crack too, Priya said. Stop treating this like marriage. It's survival. The diner sign buzzed. I picked a booth by the window and started recording under the table. My hands wouldn't stay still, so I held my mug like an anchor dot. Claire arrived 10 minutes later. She looked neat on purpose, like she was holding herself together with pins. She slid into the booth. Eli, she said. Claire, I replied. Why are you here? Her eyes dropped. Because I can't pretend anymore. That's vague. No, I watched her fingers tremble. If Damon sent you, save your breath. He didn't, she said fast. He doesn't know. Then talk. She swallowed. He's scared of you. I laughed sharp. He ruined me. Ah, I said. I'm under investigation. What is he scared of? He's scared you'll remember what you are, she said. I'm not doing riddles. She looked up, eyes wet but steady. He keeps asking about your father. My chest went cold. I'm sorry, she said. But he talks about your family name like it's a key. He said the letter is the only thing between him and the account. He stole that letter, I said. I know, she replied. He smiled when he said it. Anger rose like bile. So why are you here? She slid her phone across the table. To give you proof? I stared at it. Why do you have this? Because I started recording him, she whispered. He lies until you doubt your own memory. My fingers hovered. Play it. Claire tapped the file. Damon's voice filled the booth, low and pleased. Once I get the letter, I get the account. Then Eli can take the fall. My hands shook so bad I almost dropped the phone. I gripped the table. He said it in my kitchen, Claire whispered. I replayed it. Then again, each time my stomach sank deeper. I looked up. Why are you doing? This her mouth tightened. Because I watched him practice his sad face in the mirror before court. Because I heard him call you a sacrifice. My throat closed. He said that. She nodded. Like it was clever. I stared at my reflection in the window. Hollow. Disposable. You could be setting me up, I said. I could, she admitted. But I'm not. If I wanted you gone, I'd stay quiet. Help me, I asked. Because you were kind to me, she said. You asked about my paintings. Damon hated you for it. I remembered the holiday, the small smile I earned. Her, the way Damon mocked me after. I thought kindness was safe. It wasn't. This can destroy him, I said. It can destroy me too, she replied. He'll say, I'm unstable. Are you? I asked. Not yet. I nodded. Then we moved fast. Keep recording. Save everything. Act normal. She swallowed. Okay, if he asks, I said. You deny this. I will, she said. As I stood, she added, don't waste it, Eli. I won't, I promised. Mia was outside in the car. I played the note. Mia's face went from shock to fury. He's done. Not yet, I said. We go to Detective Sato. Mia blinked. You're not begging anymore. I'm done asking for fairness, I said. I'm planning. On the drive back, Mia kept both hands tight on the wheel. Tell me you're not going to run straight. At him, I'm not, I said. I'm going to make him run. Mia snorted. Look at you. 2 days ago, you were apologizing to the air. 2 days ago, I still believed he might stop, I said. Now I know he won't. She glanced at me. How are you holding up? I'm not, I admitted. I'm just moving. Good, she said. Movement is better than collapse. My phone buzzed again. Damon, you think you're clever? Mia reached over and took the phone. No replies. Screenshot, save. I watched her do it and hated that I needed a rule to keep myself safe from words. You're going to Priya before Sato? Mia said. I need Sato tonight. You need Priya's brain first, she argued. I exhaled. Call her. Mia hit. Speaker Priya answered on the second ring. If someone is bleeding, say it. No blood, Mia said. But we got something. What kind of something? Priya asked. I leaned toward the phone. Claire met me. Silence. Then Priya said, and she gave me a voice note, I said. Damon admits he wants the letter and an account. He says I can take the fall. Voice sharpened. Send it now. Mia tapped her screen. Done. Priya listened. I could hear the tiny echo as the file played through her phone. When it ended, she didn't speak for a moment. Priya. I asked, This is good, she said finally. Not a win, but good. What do we do? I asked. You keep your emotions locked up, she said. You don't wave this around like a trophy. You take it to Sato, and you let him ask for what else we need. What else do we need? Mia asked. Corroboration, Priya said. Logs? Emails? Anything? That ties Damon to Eli's access. If Claire can testify later, even better. But don't pressure her. She spooks, she disappears. Mia glanced at me. Hear that? No pressure? I swallowed. What if Damon finds out she met me? He already suspects, Priya said. That's why he's texting. Save everything. And Eli? Yeah. If you go to the house, she said, voice low. You don't take anything that makes you look like a thief. You document. You observe. You leave. My stomach tightened. How did you? Because you have that look, she said. The look of a man about to do something stupid for a reason that feels holy. Mia muttered, She knows you too well. Priya continued, Get rest if you can. Tomorrow we build a chain of custody for that recording. Tonight you let Sato hear it, that's all. The call ended. Mia kept driving. I stared at the dark road and told myself out loud, I won't chase him. I'll trap him. You were thinking about the house, she said. I was. I admitted. Promise me you won't burn your case, Mia said. I promise I'll be careful, I said, and I meant it. My phone buzzed again, this time Jonah. I can get the entry logs? Meet me by the loading dock. 10 minutes. Mia read it. He's either helping or panicking. At least it's movement, I said. At the loading dock, Jonah waited under a yellow light, shoulders tight. He shoved a folded printout into my hand. Badge logs, he whispered. Your badge used at 7:12 p.m. You were clocked out. Mia leaned in. So Damon had your badge. Jonah's eyes flicked away. He said you asked him to grab it. Stared at the paper. Will you tell Sato? Jonah's voice cracked. Yes, I will. Then do it, I said. He nodded once and hurried off. Sato looked up when we walked in. Mr. Rivera? Again. I brought something, I said. He gestured to the chair. Sit. Mia stayed behind me. I'm Mia. Sato nodded once. Play it. He listened, without moving, then said, again. I played it again. Source. He asked Claire, I said. Damon's sister. Sato's pen tapped once. People like your husband don't panic unless they're cornered. Then corner him, Mia said. Sato met her eyes. The right way. A voice note helps, but I need corroboration. Device logs? I said. Entry records. Anything that ties him to my credentials. Sato nodded. Yes. Get them. And the hearing, I asked? Your lawyer filed, he said. If this holds, I'll push for speed. My jaw tightened. He's threatening me now. Save everything, Sato said. No replies. Let him talk. I stood. He panics, what does he do? Sato's mouth tightened. He grabs the last thing he can control. My mind flashed. To my dad's letter? I went to my old house after dark, crossed the street. The porch light glowed like nothing inside had ever broken me. My phone buzzed. You met Claire? Another message followed. Don't make me teach you a lesson. I didn't reply. I saved both. I slipped through the back gate. The door was locked, so I went to the kitchen window. The latch was still loose. I slid it up and climbed in. The kitchen was dark. My heart hammered. I listened. Silence. He wasn't home. I moved fast to the bedroom, to the dresser's third drawer, the important drawer. My dad's watch sat there like a dare. You kept it, I whispered. Back plate was loose. I found a coin, twisted, and the plate popped free. Inside, behind the gears, was a tiny key. Beside it, folded slip with a code in my father's tight handwriting. I froze. Damon thought he stole. Junk. He didn't know what he was holding, but I. Did my shaking stopped? My mind went sharp. I slipped the key and code into my pocket, closed the watch, put it back exactly as it was. Then I stepped away and listened again. Still silence. For the first time in weeks. I didn't feel helpless. Felt dangerous? The tiny key kept poking my thigh as Mia drove. I held the slip of paper with the code like it might vanish. You're pale, Mia said. Talk. It's my dad's handwriting, I said. Okay, she said. And the watch. Wasn't just a watch, I said. It had this key and the code. Mia's knuckles went white on the wheel. So Damon had the watch. Kept it in his drawer, I said, like a trophy. It glanced at me. Where does the key go? My dad used First Harbor Bank, I said. He took me there once. I was a kid. Mia snorted. Great trauma field trip. My phone buzzed. Damon's name lit the screen. Mia said, don't answer. I won't, I said. The bank lobby was quiet, all polished stone and soft music. I walked in like I belonged there, even though my stomach was trying to crawl out of my ribs. A receptionist looked up. Hello, how can I help you? I need Victor Hale, I said. Her eyebrows lifted. May I ask why? Tell him Eli Rivera is here, I said. My father was Daniel Rivera. Her face shifted. One moment. Mia leaned close. You didn't call ahead? No, I whispered. A door opened. A gray-haired man stepped out, suit neat, eyes sharp but not cruel. Eli, he said. I'm Victor Hale. I froze. You know me? Victor offered his hand. Your father made sure I would. I shook his hand. How? He left instructions, Victor said. Please come in. Mia followed like a guard dog. Victor sat and opened a thin folder. Your father rented a safe deposit box. Box 112. Access is restricted. Restricted how? I asked. Victor met my eyes. Key code and biometric match. Your father requested your fingerprints be the final gate. Mia exhaled hard. So Damon can't open it? Victor nodded. A spouse cannot. A lawyer cannot. Even a court order takes time. My chest loosened. My dad expected someone to try. Victor's voice lowered. He did. He also told me a name to be careful of.
Ow.
Mia's eyes narrowed. Damon. Victor nodded once. He said Damon would smile while stealing. My throat tightened. He was right. Victor stood. Do you have the key? Set it on the desk with a click. Victor's gaze flicked to my hand. And the code? I held up the slip. Right. Here. Then follow me, he said. We passed 2 locked doors. Victor stopped at a scanner, right thumb. Green Victor handed me a keypad. Code. My fingers hovered. Mia said, type it. I typed the 8 digits. The lock beeped. Gotta. Victor turned the key. The vault door released. Victor pulled out a drawer and set a small metal box on a table. This is yours to open. He stepped back. I'll wait outside. The door shut. Mia whispered, open it. I slid the key in and turned. The lid lifted. On top sat my father's sealed letter. The corner was bent, like someone had squeezed it hard. My throat went raw. Damon took this from me. Mia stared, and it's here. It was always here, I said. We stole it because he thought it mattered. He didn't know it was already protected. Mia's voice dropped. So he took the trigger and never saw the safety. I lifted the envelope. Under it were documents, and a flash drive taped to a card that read, listen first. Mia pointed. Your dad recorded something. I nodded, hands shaking. I need to hear him. Duh. Mia pulled her phone and a small adapter from her bag. Plug it in. I blinked. You carry that? I carry what keeps you alive, she said. Plug it in. I connected the drive. A single audio file appeared. My finger hovered over play. Mia whispered, do it. I hit play. My father's voice filled the tiny room. Eli, if you're hearing this, your life collapsed the way I feared. My vision blurred. Dad? Mia squeezed my shoulder. Breathe. Dad continued, I wanted you to live normal, but your birth name carries weight. Weight attracts thieves. Mia's head snapped toward me. Birth name. I swallowed and kept listening. You were born Elijah Hart, Dad said. The trust is under that name. I hid it because I didn't trust the world. My mouth went dry. Elijah Hart. Mia whispered, that's why Damon kept asking. Dad's voice went on. If Damon Pierce is close to you, watch him. He will call hunger love. He will call control care. Do not believe him. I laughed once, broken. He said he was protecting me. Dad said, in this box, you will find proof of the trust and copies of my records. Use the law. Use the truth. Don't chase revenge with your bare hands. The recording ended. Mia stared at me. Elijah Hart. I swallowed. I didn't know. You know now, she said. Read the papers. I flipped the first page. Hart Family Trust. Beneficiary. Elijah Hart. My hands stopped shaking. Anger made them steady. Mia read over my shoulder. Clause says spouses have no claim unless approved. He never approved Damon, I said. Mia's lips pressed tight. So Damon married the wrong door. I opened the sealed letter. Wax snapped softly. My dad's handwriting covered the page. I read out loud. Elijah, you're reading this? Someone tried to bury you. Don't let them. Your name is yours. Your life is yours. Mia whispered, keep going. I read, empty people steal because they can't build. If Damon is the one who did it, don't match his ugliness. Let his choices hang him. Speak calmly. Keep records. Say your name when the court asks. My throat tightened. He knew. Mia nodded, then we use it. A knock came. Victor's voice. Time. Mia called, we're coming. We returned to Victor's office. Priya was already there, sitting straight, eyes sharp. Detective Sato stood by the window. I stopped short. How did you, Priya said. Mia texts fast. Sit, Elijah. Hearing my new name out loud made my skin prickle. I'm still Eli. Priya didn't blink. In court, you are Elijah Hart. That matters. Sato nodded. Show me. I slid the documents across the desk. Priya scanned. Sato watched my face. Not the pages, Mia said. We also have Claire's voice note. Priya held out her hand. Play it. I played the note. Damon's voice, smug and cruel. Once I get the letter, I get the account. Then Eli can take the fall. Sato's jaw tightened. Motive. Tap the trust clause. And this destroys his claim. Sato asked, any threats? I showed him my saved texts. He's escalating. Sato said, save everything. No replies. If he corners you, call me. Priya leaned forward. Tomorrow, you stay calm. Oh. You answer only what I ask? Understood? I nodded. Understood. Mia added, and you don't go alone. I looked at her. I won't. Court smelled like paper and old anger. Damon stood with Mrs. Klein, suit perfect, smile polished. He saw me, and his eyes flicked to my pocket like he could sense the key, even though it wasn't there anymore. Damon stepped closer. You look worse. Blah. I feel better, I said. Mrs. Klein's smile showed teeth. Mr. Rivera, Priya replied. Ms. Klein? Damon leaned in, voice low. You should have signed. I met his gaze. You stole everything, but you also stole your ending. His smile twitched. The bailiff called, All rise. Judge Marin entered. Her eyes were calm and sharp, like she'd already heard every lie in the room. Sit, she said. We will not waste time. Damon tried a soft smile. Judge Marin looked at him once. Mr. Pierce, she said, don't charm me. Clearly his smile froze. Yes, Your Honor. Priya stood. Your Honor, the transfers were staged. We have a recorded admission of intent and corroborating records. Mrs. Klein rose. Objection. Unverified recording, Judge Moran said. Overruled for preliminary consideration. Play it. Priya played Claire's note. Damon's face cracked just for a second like glass. Then he forced it smooth. Judge Marin asked, Mr. Pierce, is that your voice? Damon said, No. It's manipulated, Priya replied. Then we request forensic review. Also, Detective Sato has bank path records and badge logs. Sato stepped forward. Your Honor, security logs show Mr. Rivera's badge used after he clocked out. Bank records show the destination funds were routed through an account tied to Mr. Pierce's entity. Mrs. Klein snapped speculation. Judge Marin's gaze hardened. Detective, do you have records? Yes, Sato said, handing them over. Judge Marin read. Her face didn't change, but Damon's did. He tried to smile again. It looked like pain. Judge Marin said, Mr. Pierce, explain the badge use. Damon replied, My husband gave me access. He's emotional. He forgets. Judge Marone lifted a hand. Do not insult him to distract me. Damon's jaw tightened. I don't know what he's doing, Priya said. We also submit proof of a trust under Mr. Rivera's birth name, Elijah Hart, and a clause invalidating spousal claim. Damon's eyes widened before he could stop them. What? Judge Moran looked at him. You didn't know your spouse's legal name? Mrs. Klein went still. My chest rose and fell slow. I didn't explode. I didn't beg. I watched Damon's mask slip. Judge Marin said, This court orders forensic analysis and refers Mr. Pierce for further investigation. Mr. Rivera's accounts are to be unfrozen, pending review. Asset claims will be reconsidered. Damon's face went pale. Adjourned, Judge Marin said, gavel sharp. Outside. Damon grabbed my wrist and pulled me toward a corner. Mia snapped, Let him go. Sato stepped between us. Hands off. Damon released me, but his eyes burned. He hissed, Fix this. I rubbed my wrist and kept my voice calm. You fixed it when you betrayed me. His breath hitched. Elijah, I corrected softly. His eyes flared. We can settle. We already did, I said. You chose the price. No, you pay it. His voice cracked, desperate. I didn't mean you meant every step, I said. You just didn't mean to be caught. Mia took my hand. We're leaving, Damon called after me. Eli, please. Didn't turn. My chest still hurt. My memory still bled. But they didn't own me anymore. I didn't win by becoming him. I won by surviving him.